party world, it is plastic, it's fantastic, they just brush my hair.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Olivia. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button. Just know every single time I'm posting these videos, I'm going to go over styling. I'm just gonna give you tips on what I think about when it comes to my wardrobe, when it comes to shopping, and when it comes to pieces. So I will be showing you guys my favorite pieces and pieces that correlate to what we're talking about. But I am more than excited to give y'all the scoop on how I get my wardrobe to where it is. My styling fits me and it makes me comfortable, which is most important. It is very important to know what makes you comfortable and what represents you best. Let's get into it. I think it's important to go over what I'm wearing. Today I'm just wearing this knit, you know, kind of unique looking thrifted sweater. I loved it because of the pockets. I haven't really seen anything like that before. Then I have my cargos on, my army green platform flip-flops. We're feeling very green today, y'all. Honestly, just something that will help you, you know, really change your thinking when it comes to your wardrobe, when it comes to shopping, and when it comes to, you know, determining your own style. And honestly, this is just to help you guys think, not to influence you guys. The first thing we're going to talk about is exclusivity versus, you know, basics. Exclusivity means you have a lot of one-of-ones, hard fine pieces, statement pieces, and basics basically means you have cargos, you have tank tops, you have t-shirts, things like that. When I go shopping for myself online or in person, I mainly go sustainable fashion. That's the most general way to get really hard to find pieces in your closet. I think it's very important if you're trying to, you know, have that exclusivity to your wardrobe. Consider sustainable, you know, sustainable fashion. You can also shop from small businesses. So when exclusivity, I don't always mean thrift. You can also do small businesses, depop, you know what I mean? It's always about having something in your closet that really makes people drawn to what you're wearing. Ooh, what are you wearing? Who is that hat by? What's this by? Da 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 da. And it makes you very interesting as a person and a fashion influencer, if that's where you're going for, to have people talking about what is she gonna wear next, this, that, and the third. It makes it very interesting for people to get to know you and your fashion, especially if it's unpredictable and very hard to find. It's kind of like, wow, I wish I found that. So in part with exclusivity, I also major in basics. When I go thrifting, I look for cargos, I look for tank tops, I look for things that I can literally swap in and out of outfits. It's not always about exclusivity, it's about how you place your basics together. You don't always need a brand on you to have, you know, an interesting outfit. As long as you put your own flair to it and you're not blatantly, you know, copying other people's style, I think that's what makes it super unique, when you can make something so basic look wow. Like, where did you get those pants from? Where did you get that top from? And honestly, half the time when I wear things, it's literally thrifted. I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorite exclusive pieces that I've gotten, and I'll include the brands below so you guys can check them out for yourself. But I'm always big on, you know, shopping with small businesses and getting, you know, small businesses out there, as well as having them added to my wardrobe. I really don't like having the same fashion as someone else. I just think it's so much creative things we can do with fashion. Why look like somebody else? One of my favorite pieces that I got from Black Friday this year is from a brand called Human Nature Worldwide, and I got this tote bag. Now this tote bag is super exciting and very statement grabbing, because I don't think you've seen, well, now it's becoming trendy to have this bag because everybody's getting onto it. Again, when you wear something and it catches fire, it's like you kind of set it a trend. So you're not being a trend follower, you're being a trend setter. So when I got this bag, I was super in love with it, and I got it for like $50, I think, for Black Friday, and literally it is the best. Now the one thing I would say about this bag is that it doesn't really have pockets, but literally I love it, and it's kind of been my go-to bag. I think pieces that like this are super important for your closet because it will have a conversation going about what you are wearing, especially if it's something that nobody's seen before. I do want to also show a basic that I have in my closet that is also very important to have within my own wardrobe. I have this black Coach bag. Now it's pretty basic, if you ask me. It's just a black bag, literally has, you know, basic compartments, things like that. But I think it's super important to have basics in your closet because you never know when you're gonna need a plain bag. Literally, you can have the best outfit to go something simpler and have, say, your top be the statement piece or your pants be the statement piece, rather than wearing all your statement pieces at once. It kind of gets overwhelming to focus on, okay, what am I looking at? Or if anything, your bag can just add to it. It's not doing too much and it's not doing too little. It's doing just what it needs to do. Never underestimate a good statement piece and never underestimate a good basic piece. They are both equally as important in your closet. Now that we got through exclusivity statement pieces versus basic pieces, we're going to move on to originality and finding your style. This is super important because I think what's happening a lot nowadays is that people find a style that they enjoy and then they kind of blatantly copy, which is not, like, I don't know. For me personally, I wouldn't follow or be inspired by anybody who kind of just takes other people's style rather than making their own. It's very important to determine your style and to determine what you want your style to represent about you. Now, your style represents a lot about you. I think a lot with me, sometimes I dress super cozy, I dress super dressy. Like, I don't define my style to one thing because I really feel like I could really look like a whole bunch of people and you guys would never even know it's me. Now, how I determine my own style, I don't really consider myself streetwear. I don't really like that word at all. It's becoming super, like, all about Jordans, all about this, all about that, and honestly, you don't need any of that to be considered streetwear or urban. I think you can have literally the most dressed down, as long as you're cozy and you're fly. That's what makes streetwear streetwear. But I would describe myself as cozy and fly. I only dress things that I'm comfortable in. Now, to determine your own style, I feel like you have to ask yourself a couple of questions. What styles do you like? It's very important to detect, like, oh, I'm more of the urban person. I like, you know, dress down, sneakers. I like the cargos. I like the tank tops. I like the trucker hats. To identify certain pieces that you like as well is very important when you're determining your own style. Even with Y2K now, it's becoming a very trendy style. You can do mini skirts, tank tops, leg warmers. Those are very key statement pieces in the Y2K style. That would be the best way to detect what your style truly is and how it represents you and maintains your own originality. Be a trendsetter, not a trend follower. I feel like that's super important because when you're following trends, it's hard to be noticed from a crowd of people who are trying to look like each other rather than setting your own trends, and then many people will start having conversations about you and who you are and, oh my gosh, I need to dress like her. Making a conversation be made about you rather than a group of people. All right, so again, determining your style can also come off of Instagram. I usually, before I get dressed or if I have inspiration, so like I'm going away to Miami for my 21st birthday and I never really have vacation pictures, or I don't really have vacation experience to know what looks go with what other looks. So I'm going on Instagram and finding my favorite influencers and I'm noticing, okay, what pieces do I like from that? I'm not trying to copy their entire fit, but I'm like, okay, I really like that scarf, or I really like those, you know, futuristic looking sunglasses. Maybe I can find something of my own that is similar to that, but not exactly that, and that can have my own twist to it. Definitely identifying your favorite influencers, your favorite style, your favorite pieces from that style, and making it your own. That's the way to go. Now, on to the last part that's super important as well, is what is currently in your closet. Definitely go into your closet and analyze what is in my closet, but really look and see, what do you have? Do you have things that you haven't used in a long time? Definitely donate or sell. Lately, what I've been doing, if you guys have catched me in my recent vlogs, go check them out. Girl, you know you want to. I'm literally going through my stuff now. With me, before I used to go thrifting, and I never like got rid of anything. I just felt like I have so much clothes and I barely wear anything, and if I have worn something, it's literally like, oh, I took one picture and I'm not gonna wear it again. And that's just how I am. So once I'm done with the piece and I know, okay, the chances of me even wearing this and buying new things is literally nothing. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna sell it so other people can have an opportunity to style this piece and make it their own. Go check out my Depop. I think Depop is a great platform to sell and buy unique clothing, especially certain things that you won't be able to find in your town. Say if you don't have good thrift stores by you, Depop is definitely a universal thrift store where you can buy pieces from different countries, different states, and have those pieces in your closet. So another thing to identify in your closet is fast fashion versus sustainability. Fast fashion just means Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, a bunch of those brands who make duplicates of one clothing item and has it for a mass, you know, audience. Sustainability fashion just means, you know, thrifting, secondhand, and definitely look into your closet and detect, like, okay, how much fast fashion do I have against, you know, my sustainable fashion or my small business fashion or my exclusivity. Because when you feel like you have a lot of fast fashion, it can be overwhelming, especially if you don't know how to style the pieces, because of, you know, so many people wearing the same piece so many different ways. It kind of feels like it lost like its special touch to you. With me, I realized that I'm getting more into textures. I love a baggy fit. Sometimes I like a tight fit. I'll show you guys some of my sustainable fashion that I got in my closet that I feel like these pieces are literally the best finds ever. I'm an advocate for sustainable fashion. Now I will say, I think my mom got this from, like, you know, a fast fashion, like those fast fashion flea markets where they have the identical same thing. But when I wore this, I'll probably try to include the photo. When I wore this piece, it literally was giving so much Y2K. It has a cropped fit with fur panels and then these fur things, and what's the best part about this piece is the hood, and I don't want to let it go just yet. I have not styled it the way I really wanted to and captured this piece the way I really want to, so I'm gonna hold on to it till I do. But this is an example of, you know, fast fashion that you can have in your closet. Not anything that's too mainstream, but, you know, particular finds that you feel like you can make your own. So here's a piece that is a sustainable fashion statement piece. Now this is a Rockaware bomber. Literally only got it for $10. The best steal ever, y'all. Y'all can literally go to a thrift shop and find Dior, Chanel, you know, Louis Vuitton, things that designer, you can find designer at the thrift, y'all. This bomber is to die for. I literally love the monogram of the logo all over the jacket. It literally just gives me so much Y2K. It's not my particular fashion per se, but y'all, I will dibble and dabble in some Y2K. And the last point to think about is, how do you build towards your dream wardrobe? That's a main thing to think about. I really want Rick Owens. I really want this brand's piece in my closet. I really want the Look for how to get to that. Sell your clothes and use the money from your closet that you have sold to budget towards your dream wardrobe. Having a dream wardrobe doesn't necessarily mean it has to be expensive. It just means that you're dressing the way that you wanted to dress. For a long time, I feel like when I was in high school and stuff, I was dressing, you know, for the times, and I was dressing, but I feel like now I'm really dressing the way I want because I make my own money to sustain the fashion that I want to, you know, have today. You know, Vivienne Westwood, do you want the mainstream brands, or do you want to, you know, not even have so much money saved, but do you want to start looking into thrift stores that may have things that are tailored to your style? They might have rhinestone tops, they might have blazer suits, matching sets. It's a lot of things to think about when you're thinking about your own style, your fashion, your wardrobe, and what wardrobe you're trying to build. If you guys are still interested in hearing me talk about fashion, and if you guys have any more questions, let me know down below. I'm so sorry, like, this was just full of talking, but I'm so excited to, like, give some insight on, like, styling and how I style and what I think about when it comes to my own fashion and my own wardrobe. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button. Just know every single time I'm posting these videos, catch Monday's vlog, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all. Let's take a thumbnail.